So we're in Las Vegas now, and the third thing that's going to shock you when you come to the U.S. is ID, please. I need some identification, please. The fact that people have to have an ID to buy liquor and buy cigarettes in the U.S.
Thing, yeah.
But do you... I mean, they say they will ask us for identification.
I don't mind.
But we look older than 21.
Yeah, but...
You know what I mean? Or 18, rather saying.
Yeah.
So it's... I'm not sure if this is total... My friends, be honest. Anyone watching that is a bit older, like, let's say 50 years old or even older, that ever end up getting asked for the ID, if so, leave us a comment. Because
yeah, I'm curious.
this one is difficult to believe. I mean, you can tell if the person is old or not. I mean, sometimes, look, when 22, 23, those stages
like
are...
21.
you look like 21. Okay. Well, if I guess that's a good thing. If they ask you the ID, thank you.
Thank you.
Amarillo by morning from San Antonio. Everything.
Andrea.
What, Sarah?
What do we need to know before going to America?
Before going to America?
Yeah.
That's a great question, actually. I have a special video for us. The title of the video goes this way. Visit the US. 10 culture shocks tourists have when they visit America. Sarah, say hello to our friends.
Hi guys.
Our friends, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate that. That's it, Sarah. Ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
Make our day.
that's right. Link below. Let's go.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World. Today we're in Springfield, USA. Yes, the home of the Simpsons. Well, actually, not the actual home of the Simpsons. There's actually about 20 or 30 Springfields throughout the U.S. This just happens to be
really?
Springfield.
They must really like the name.
Yeah, I also thought that Springfield was actually a specific city in America, but I guess a lot of cities have this name.
Illinois. And today what we have for you are 10 things that are going to shock you about when you come to the U.S. Because there are things that do shock people when they come here. You know, how many flags are flying all around every single city, and how many Starbucks and McDonald's are in every single city. And the Americans actually eat cheese that's in a can that they spray in their mouth.
That's
What
no
the
way
heck
this is
that?
really cheese. No.
No,
I'm not believe it.
This is not real cheese.
Oh, okay.
But the name is spray cheese. But yeah.
Hey, look! No need to refrigerate. I'm not even talking about the politics of the U.S., which is also a shocking kind of thing. Today we're going to focus on our 10 things that shock foreign tourists when they come to the U.S. So let's get started, okay? All right, so the first thing that's going to shock you when you come to the U.S. are the sizes of the U.S. Now, when I talk about sizes of the U.S., I mean the actual size of the U.S. This country is huge. I mean, it's the size of a continent, okay? When you want to get around. But also the sizes of the food you get here, the portion sizes, free refills. Oh my God, it's soda without end. But also the size of the people. And that's
The people. What?
I mean, I guess it's because, if the foods are big, people get fat. That's the reality, right?
No.
No, if they eat everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But you know what? I was super naive when I started reacting because when I started reacting and the channel started doing started doing well.
Yes.
I thought about, okay, I go to America, I visit I really thought about this, 3 or 4 states in a week. Because I thought it was very easy to move around, but I didn't realize that I need 1 month to visit Texas and I will not see anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy, actually.
why I really kind of focus on the size of the U.S. is at first kind of shock, because I'll meet tourists that are coming to the U.S. and they're like, oh, I'm going to fly into New York, just rent a car in New York, drive down to Miami, and then drive over to Las Vegas to do some gambling. That's
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, that is possible. No?
No, it's not possible. But I actually thought that. Yeah. In my mind, it was kind of like that. Yeah, New York, I go to Miami, quick pause in Texas.
Yes.
shouldn't take so long. I mean, it's all in the same country, what you need to realize is the U.S. is huge. That drive from New York City to down in Miami is going to take you 18 hours straight of driving. That means no potty breaks, no getting food, no getting gas, 18 hours straight. Oh, no, of course, no construction, no traffic jams, nothing like that. I mean, it's literally, 1,300 miles or about 2,000 kilometers just from New York to the tip of Florida. And then if you want to go from Florida to Las Vegas, well, that's another 4,000 kilometers. And it is huge distances when you are traveling the U.S. And that does surprise people when they realize this, wow, this is a lot bigger than traveling around Germany. Well, yeah, Germany, you can take the train around and see everything. Here in the U.S., you just really can't do that. The distances are just too big. And of course, with those...
It's so crazy. This. I mean, of course, we can look at the map, my friends. Don't get... I mean, it's logical, I guess. But the thing is... in your mind, always seems a bit closer. I was thinking about this. We are actually coming to America so soon, and one of the trips will be from New York to Texas, San Antonio.
Yes.
That distance is like us from Portugal going almost to Russia or something. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, very crazy.
I mean, probably not Russia. I'm exaggerating a bit, I guess. But it's going like to Netherlands or something. That seems so far away.
So far,
But when you think New York to Texas, since it's the same country, my friend, I don't know. We may we may mess this, I guess.
Sizes, I said the portion sizes here. One of the things I love to see is when people realize that we have free refills in the U.S. If you're getting soda, not in a can, but a fountain soda, when they pour the soda for you, if you go to a restaurant, most of the time your Coke, your...
You know what? The last time we reacted to something like this, and there was a person talking about free refills, and you asked for coffee.
Yes.
I feel coffee also have free refills.
Okay, makes sense.
Not in a Starbucks for logic reasons, but for example in a diner or something. You can ask.
For them, coffee is like water. They
what
ask
do you mean?
many times.
I mean, it's not coffee, it's everything. I mean, I guess even soda could be the same thing.
Okay.
This free refill applies to almost, maybe not alcohol, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But apart from
Makes
that,
sense,
because dear my friends, the only thing that is free is water.
Yes.
Tap water.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Pepsi, your Mountain Dew, which has super caffeine stuff, your Dr. Pepper, or root beer, which foreigners tend to hate, but we Americans...
It's not alcohol.
That's another thing. Have the name beer and it's not alcohol. Difficult to understand.
Americans love, it's free refills. You just get more and more and more, so you only pay...
We actually have a root beer in our fridge.
Yeah.
And we need to make a video of you trying that. My friends, leave us a like if Sarah should try root beer. Because, look, I'm going to say it. I thought it was disgusting. My friends, I love America, but I really thought it was disgusting. Tastes like toothpaste, medicine. It's really weird.
Okay.
I'm telling you, there is a lot of people watching that love that. So... you have to try. But the other end, I tried the root beer with ice cream.
Is it a good combination?
It's actually a good combination.
Okay.
I don't know why it works really good.
Once, and you get all the soda you ever want. Sadly, that free refill stuff doesn't count for alcohol. Dang it. But the thing is that free refill...
yeah, makes sense.
It's very crazy if you have free beer all the time.
Yeah, or wine. Yeah, it's crazy.
refills, but also the portion sizes here in the U.S. kind of explain some of these things. Because you'll see is when you're going to get your McDonald's or whatever... and
Look at this sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, massive.
Look at all the meat.
in Germany, you get the large there, okay? The large is a half liter. Well, the large in Europe is just a medium here. Because here you can get literally larges that are like this big. It is insane, the portion sizes. And when you go to the restaurants...
No, larges that big, okay. Relax, my friend.
Sometimes you'll think, man, there's enough on one plate to feed 2 people. Yes, there probably is. So just know when you're coming to the U.S., you might pack on a few pounds or kilos or stones, whatever, you know, whatever measurement you want to use, because there is a lot of really big portion sizes, but there are a lot of really good food around here in the U.S. No, it's not just McDonald's. We go to other places too. And then the third of those size things are the size of the people. Yes, there are a lot of husky, as I like to call myself, husky, fluffy Americans.
Look,
I
okay.
don't mind.
I don't mind that. I'm a bit overrated. You are perfect, Sarah. But
Yes.
I'm
I don't mind if I.
gain a couple of kilos.
Yeah.
I think it's a strong possibility. Yeah. I think it's a strong possibility.
It is.
Because look, people say, "Oh, there is a lot of people fat in America."
But
well,
they are happy.
and there is a reason for that. The food is really good.
Yeah.
Yes, we do eat a lot, and no, we don't go around a lot. We're driving a lot and things like that, and so you will see a lot of big people here. But the thing is, not every American is a big, fat slob like me, okay? There's all kinds of shapes and sizes of Americans that you are here, so don't just think every American just goes to McDonald's and gets fattened up. That's just me, okay? So just know that there are, the size of the U.S. will shock you when you look at those things, all right? Now, the second thing that's going to shock you when you come here has to do with those people. It is the people. Look, there's this rumor that, oh, Americans are just fake friendly. No, Americans really are super friendly. No matter where you go, people will try to help you. They'll show you around. They'll say, hey, which restaurants should you go to in this town? What site should we see? Hey, I'm lost. Could you help me find the highway? People are really nice from the U.S. and at different parts. You go to
I mean, yeah, we can notice that even on this community, my friends.
Yeah.
This, I think, this will not be a culture shock for us. But we are a bit different in the sense that we interact with Americans every day. I'm so sorry, my friend, but I had to stop the video. I was looking at my statistics on YouTube, and guess what? Most of my viewers are not subscribers. How the hell is that possible? Please consider to do it if you are one of those. That said, we are not done. Another thing, if you can follow me on social media, links below, that would mean the world to me. You make my day, as you are aware. There is also a Patreon link below, and you may find some country music reactions. Take a look. You can join for free, actually. That said, let's continue with this.
Minnesota, they're insanely friendly. In the South, they're insanely friendly. And that's one thing is people need to understand is the U.S., we do help each other out. We do ask you, hey, how are you? Hey, how's it going? How can I help you? These are normal things. And that service kind of scares tourists when they come. They're like, I just walked in the store and they're asking me, how can they help? I don't even know what your store has yet. How can you help me when I don't even know what you have?
Right.
Look, just know that in the U.S.,
Wait, right away?
Yeah.
That's weird.
we're all about service. We're going to ask you right away, what can you get? What do you need to drink?
Okay.
What do you want to order? Can I help you with your clothes? What are you looking
good
for?
to know.
That is just how we work here. Another thing is when you look at the U.S., you're going to have a big mix of people here. There's no one American. You know, you always have these stereotypes of this or this or this of Americans. Look, Americans come in all shapes, all sizes, all religions, all colors, all creeds, all hairnesses, because honestly,
They call America like a melting pot, you know, because a lot of cultures mixed.
yes.
It's an amazing country.
the only fake stuff you see in the U.S. are the artificial colorings. Like you're going to see like the Fantas and the sodas and the cereals. You're like, wow, those colors like glow in the dark. Yes, the artificial coloring thing here, that's the fakeness of the U.S. The friendliness of the people, that's not fake. They're awesome. So we're in Las Vegas now, and the third thing that's going to shock you when you come to the U.S. is ID, please. I need some identification, please. The fact that people have to have an ID to buy liquor and buy cigarettes in the U.S.
Thing, yeah.
But do you? I mean, they say they will ask us for identification,
I don't mind.
but we look older than 21.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? Or 18, better saying.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if this is total. My friends, be honest. Anyone watching that is a bit older, like let's say 50 years old or even older, that ever end up getting asked for the ID. If so, leave us a comment, because
yeah, I'm curious.
this one is difficult to believe. I mean, you can tell if the person is old or not. I mean, sometimes, look, when 22, 23, those
I like
stages are...
21.
you look like 21. Okay. Well, if I guess that's a good thing. If they ask you the ID, thank you.
Thank you.
Because in the U.S., you have to be 21 to buy alcohol and 18 to buy cigarettes. And basically, you have to look
21 alcohol, so you can smoke first. Okay.
like you're 40 to actually buy them without them asking for your ID. So make sure you keep your passport with you. So if you're going to buy stuff, you have that. And it's not just you, the person buying, the people with you, they might need an ID too.
Oh, okay.
All right, we've left the
But if you are not drinking, Why do you need the ID?
And when you have to buy, if you have company,
Oh, they assume we are sharing the
maybe,
alcohol.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, but the person can go alone inside. You know what I mean?
Desert of Vegas. Now we're here on the coast here in Florida. And the fourth thing that's going to shock you when you come to the U.S. is the price is never actually what you pay in the U.S. Now, in Europe and other countries, you already...
My friend Sarah hates that there is the tax after the price.
Yeah, because I see one thing, I'm so excited to buy it, and oh no,
No,
I
man.
forget the tax.
Because
Oh,
here,
yeah.
my friends, the price you see is the price you pay at the end.
It's
because
not easy.
it's, but I like it. Like I said, that way Americans know how much
Yes, okay.
money the government is taking.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's a good thing. But it's a bit annoying.
have this VAT, value added tax, that's already put into the price. Here in the US, we have what we call sales tax, which is added on after you buy the product. So if you go to a McDonald's and you say, oh, I'm going to get a hamburger on the dollar menu, I've got $1, I should be able to buy it. No.
Wait, but even at McDonald's, they wait, if you see the price of the menu is without the tax.
The tax, yeah.
Okay, that I didn't know.
It's not
I thought this
practical.
was
Yeah.
I thought this was more, for example, for grocery stores or something.
Yeah. More
Damn, this-
specific stuff.
You know that this one is complex, actually.
No, that $1, then you got to put the tax on top of it. It can be anywhere from, 7 to 15%. Some states have it, some states don't. It can vary between locations. So
The
that
difference?
$1 cheeseburger or ham.
In any,
Between states?
I believe even between counties. You know, in Texas, maybe there is different taxes in a different county.
Okay.
Yeah, this is annoying, my friends.
Yes.
We love America, don't get it twisted. But this is annoying, yeah.
Hamburger can actually cost you $1.10. It gets really frustrating when you think about it because it's not just sales tax that gets added onto a price. If you go out to a restaurant, you also have tipping. And
Oh,
tipping
more
in the
tipping.
US is traditional.
No, but tipping is tipping is a thing in
Yes,
America, yeah.
How you find the
tip-
total?
The total easy. Tipping is like you need to put 20% on top if the service is good.
It's not different in other country.
In
other states?
In other states, no. The tipping is all across America between 10% to 20%, from what I understand.
Okay.
10% you are a bit cheap, you know, but 20% you are doing good in life.
Okay.
Traditionally between 15 and 20% at a
15.
sit-down restaurant.
Okay, yeah, 15 to 20%. 10% you are struggling, you know.
Yes, we are.
But
We are Europeans.
yeah, okay, yeah, we are going to give 10%. No, Sarah,
Okay,
I said this
yeah,
multiple times.
you're right.
I'm going to give 20% every time I'm there. I'm going to go broke, but I'm going to put the American economy on the top again.
So think about it. You go to a sit-down restaurant, right? So you got a $100 bill. Okay, I got a $100 bill in my hand, and the bill for the meal is $100. I should be fine. Oh no. That $100, well, you got to add on another 10% because of, well, taxes, right? And the sales tax, and then another 15% on top of that for tipping. So now your $100 bill for a dinner is actually $125. And I know people might not agree with tipping, but that's how it works in the US. They're not paid a great wage, but they make a lot more money on tips, and that's why you get this good service we kind of talk about some.
Look, the thing is, from what I understand, if you don't tip, you don't go to jail. I think,
Yes,
right?
I know. Okay.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you don't go to jail. I mean, you don't tip. I mean, the cops don't appear. Yeah, we got him. No, that does not happen. But it's really, it's really bad. If you don't tip, it's really bad, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But you don't get deported, but people will not be happy with you. Better say.
Yeah.
Times that's where that comes from. Now, the fifth thing we have that shocks people is when you come here, you think, oh, the U.S. is so developed, they've got all this stuff here, they must have good public transportation.
Why are you
Good
laughing?
public transportation in the U.S. do not go together. Yes, there are some cities that have decent public transportations. Chicago, New York, Boston, big cities. You probably can get some decent public transportation within the city. But a lot of places out there, there's either no public transportation or very limited transportation or public transportation that a tourist would not want to ride on. I would say that does get kind of frustrating. We're like, wait, you got all this stuff, but you know what? You gotta drive everywhere. Anyway, the sixth thing is
that's why we end up renting a car.
A car in Texas,
We are going to drive Ford Mustang.
going to shock you when you come here are the toilets, and specifically the public toilets in the U.S.
No, don't tell me this is public. Oh, my friends, what the hell? I mean, you guys have the F-22, and this is for the toilets you make?
Yes. Look, I know I talk about toilets a lot on my videos, and actually one of our fans made a video of just me saying toilet, toilet, toilet in all these different places. But I'll be honest, when you come to the U.S., public toilets are free. There's tons of public toilets, and restaurants have them free for everybody. But the thing is, public toilets in the U.S. are usually kind of gross. But what I think is funny is when you look at toilets in the U.S., I get a lot of friends of mine coming from around the world. They're like, oh my God, your toilet has so much water in it. And yes, the U.S. toilets do use a lot of water. Now, they're starting to get the lower water content toilets, but there are a lot there. So you're kind of like, oh my God, am I supposed to wash?
You know, they say this is full of water in America.
Okay.
Not just below, full of.
Yeah.
I don't get it also.
Wash my feet in the toilet here? Or do I go to the bathroom in it? It's kind of crazy. And probably another toilet thing that shocks people is when you go to a public place and they have toilets, there's so much space between the doors. Like you can literally look through the crack and see
the gap.
The famous gap, yeah.
Gap. Yeah.
This one, honestly, the first thing I will do in America is go to a toilet. I need to see this I need to see if this is true. Because I reacted to a British couple, the Beatles, that went to America, and they said in a video this is not true, or is not as bad as people try to make it on
I
the
hope
video.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
who's in there doing their business, what business they're doing, what book they might be reading, okay? Because you can look.
I mean, I don't think this is a big gap, but I don't think it's that crazy, you know.
No.
Sometimes it's like the gap starts here.
No.
Yeah, you see. I'm telling you.
Through the side of it, and then underneath, there's like this much of a gap underneath, so you can see,
See that? That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
are their feet there? But literally, you can see everything. So those public toilets really are quite public when you are there, and that does kind of shock people when you are there. But what is cool is you do have the toilets all over the place. They are free everywhere around the U.S., so that is a really cool thing. So we've moved from the sunny coasts of Florida to the sunny coast or banks of the muddy Mississippi River. And the next shock we have for you coming to the U.S. are the Americanisms when you come here. Look, there are things that are typical USA, and part of that is
like
USA, USA. Yes, one of the Americanisms here is the patriotism in the U.S. You will see the flag flying all over the place, and the people, they love America.
Yeah, I think this we are going to see it to see, because people said if you go to a suburb, you'll see flags around.
America, you will see that. And some of the kind of quirky things about Americans when you do come here, you will see. And just America in general. You know, I talked about the toilets. Well, one of the things about the toilets is by the toilets, you always see this kind of silver box next to it, and people are bending over at it. You're like, what's going on here? It's a water fountain, okay? We like to give away free stuff here in the U.S., whether it's free water or free bread at a restaurant, or go to a Mexican restaurant, you have chips and salsas until you vomit, and you don't have to pay for it. I mean, there's so many Americanism little things when you're here with the flag. How much we love it, you'll
Okay, now we are talking.
have American flag t-shirts. Heck, you can have American flag undies, okay? You know, we joke about, oh, Americans and their fast food. Well, literally, there is fast food all over the place. And yes, we do have McDonald's everywhere, but we've got more than McDonald's. You've got Culver's in the Midwest. You've got In-N-Out Burger on the West Coast. Whataburger in Texas. Shake Shack in New York. And you have all these fast food places all over the place with their super huge drinks. The large holds 1 liter. I believe that's what you people call liters, okay?
Yeah.
And, oh,
What do you mean you people call liter? The entire world calls liter. Americans are different here. Yeah, this is great.
And leaders, well, there's a whole thing right there that Americans don't get. Do you know the only way Americans know the metric system is because of our soda? This is a two.
So they measure
No, they
all
don't.
this stuff.
No, this is with liters, yeah.
Okay.
This is with liters, not gallons, from what I understand on this one. But why is this so fat, so thick?
This
It
is
seems
more
like-
than 1 liter,
Well, this is like 2 liters, maybe.
maybe.
2 liter of Pepsi. This is a 2 liter of Coke. And
Yeah.
Okay, but here they are a bit bigger, not as thick.
Tall,
yeah,
not
they
large.
are a bit tall, not
Yeah.
that large. Yeah.
you know what? That's how we know liters here. It's by our soda sizes, okay? Otherwise, we use gallons, we use feet, we use inches,
Coca-Cola unites people.
we use miles.
Yeah.
That's how they do it here. And a lot.
Wait, 1 mile?
1 gallon is 3 liters. Whoa.
Okay. I wish 1 mile was 2 kilometers because it will be so much easier to
Yes.
do the conversion. 1 foot. Okay, 3 feet. Okay.
Okay.
Well, 3 feet makes kind of sense, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a print screen of this one.
Yes.
A lot of tourists have a hard time with that when they're trying to figure out, well, how much is a gallon? A gallon is about 4 liters, just so you know. Okay, it's like 2 of these out there. Oh, in the U.S., how you get great quantity discounts. See this Coke? This was $1. See this Pepsi? This was $1 at
Just $1?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This video is a bit old, to be fair, but that's still so crazy.
Walmart. Love you, Walmart. And let's not forget about the Walmarts out there. 24-hour shopping. Think about it. Yesterday, my son, my
Oh, yeah, this is common. You know, yeah, this is in America. Going to Walmart at 2 a.m. is not.
very
I'm not gonna
good,
say it's normal, but you can do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
oldest son spilled ketchup all over himself, crashed his skateboard, and ripped up all his clothes, and so he really had nothing left for today. So guess what I did at 2 o'clock this morning? I went to Walmart and got some
God. People associate that fish with Portugal, by the way.
Day. So guess what I did at 2 o'clock this morning? I went to Walmart and got some some Coke and Pepsi, and I got them closed at 2 a.m. And we love it when we come here, and that's why tourists love it when they come here. From the friendly people to the 24-hour shopping to the cheap soda. Hey, I know you can drive those 20 hours from Florida to Illinois if you have a couple of these with you. Woo-hoo, go a little crazy. But that's the thing is there are these really fun Americanisms when you do come here, and that's one of the things. All you watching, if you have those funny Americanisms, please put in the comment section below, because we're going to make more videos on funny little American things when you are here. But anyway, I guess I'll go into the next kind of shocking thing when you come to the U.S. And our 8th shocking thing, we're going to go back to that metric system that we only understand. the soda, it goes into the driving. Okay, here in the U.S. People get shocked about the driving, and I know I talked about how there's a lack of public transport and you have to drive when you are here, but when you do drive when you're here, you will be shocked how big the roads are, how big the cars are. Oh, and also, they're all automatic, okay?
Yeah, me too. Specific because the Mustang is a massive car. So I hope
Okay, I didn't know.
No, the Mustang is giant.
It's giant.
It's giant. It's the same size almost as I believe in terms... It's very large.
Bigger than our car?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Our car is big, but a Mustang is bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can find a stick shift,
A Mustang is as big as a pickup truck almost.
Okay.
Not, it's large is what I meant to say. So the road needs to be maybe not as tall, length maybe not, but it's massive. Yeah.
Okay.
good luck. And yes, you do miles per hour.
But I think even Americans consider Mustang a big car.
If you can find a stick shift,
But that said, I don't know, because there is pickup trucks that are so insane. It depends. Mustang here is a big car, no doubt about that. I'm not sure in America, actually.
good luck. And yes, you do miles per hour here. Not kilometers per hour, miles per hour. And the speed limits, they change all over the place. And you never know when. It's like, oh, it just changed. And the cops get you. Oh, there's a shocking thing.
Yeah, we have to be careful.
Yes.
Some countries, they just have the camera that takes pictures when you're going.
Specifically because a Mustang can go really fast.
You have to be careful.
Yeah, I have to be careful.
Went too fast. We have that some places in the U.S., but most of the time you have the cops sitting on the side of the road with their radar guns watching you. Now, oh, you've gone too fast, and the sirens come on and they drive down and pull you over.
How scary
It is
that?
quite the American experience to be pulled over for speeding, so don't speed when you're here.
But the thing is, if you are pulled over, you cannot leave your car. You have to wait for the cop to approach you.
That is important to know. Yeah.
I end up, realizing this the other day watching a video because I didn't know that actually.
There are some other little things that are different. Here in the U.S., you can take a right turn on a red light. So if you're sitting there and you can take a right, you got your blinker on, and people are honking at you, it's because they want you to take a right. Now, make sure you...
Yes.
You
This
can
is,
do that.
I guess it's all that I still don't get it. I guess you can turn right everywhere, maybe. But that's maybe if that's not the case, we are in trouble.
Yeah.
You look to make sure no the traffic is coming, but you can take a right on red. And the thing is, we
But everywhere, or there is a specific rule,
Yeah, it's very
Americans love our cars. I mean, it's the most liberating thing. When you're 16 years old, 16 years old, you can get your driver's license here. And so you get your 16 license to drive, license to live. Oh, yeah. And that's part of the U.S. culture. We eat in our cars. We drink in our cars. Soda. Don't drink and drive. The cops will throw you in jail. They don't care what country you're from. You will go to jail. Don't drink and drive. But, drink your liters of Coke and Pepsi. And so the ninth thing that's going to shock you when you come here to the U.S.
Well, in reality, a car is basically a second house, if you really think about it. Certain people drive so much,
Oh, we're here in Boston, kind of the heart of history of the U.S. and the American Revolution. And the ninth thing that's going to shock you when you come to the U.S. is you will see a lot of homogeneity, i.e. that means like everything's kind of very similar everywhere you go, but also you will see different cultures and history in the U.S. We get tons of comments saying, oh, the U.S., there's no culture there, it's just McDonald's, and there's no history there, it's too young. No, there is history and there is culture here, but on the other side of it, there is a lot of homogeneity. So when you go travel around, you see the same stores. You'll see, oh, look, there's an Old Navy. Oh, look, there's a Sephora, and you'll see the same stores again and again. And it gets kind of repetitive, especially when you're going into the suburbs and kind of the newer cities and newer towns. It really looks like, I can't tell the difference between going to one city in one part of the country versus another when you're doing that shopping experience or hotels and things like that. So it does get kind of shocking when you're like, what town am I in? It seems the same. But having said that, there are distinct cultures and regions here in the U.S. and that does shock people because you come here to the Northeast, to New England, they have definite different food. You gotta have the clam chowder, and they have what they call the the New England Shield, where they don't really talk to the people, but they're friendly once you get to know them. Or you got the South, where they got that Southern hospitality, where they feed you for days and give you tons of food and ask you how you're doing and all kinds of stuff. Or you got kind of like the cool, kooky West Coast that's out there. There's definitely different cultures here in the U.S. and it does shock people when they drive around and realize, yes, a lot of the stuff looks the same, but the people are different in different parts of the country. So just know that, yes, this homogeneity will shock you, but there are different cultures out there because, yes, there is fantastic history here in Boston and great museums around the U.S. The Getty in L.A., the Art Institute of Chicago, the Met in New York. You can have great history, you can have great art, you can have great culture when you are here because this is a big melting pot of the world. And the 10th thing that's going to shock you when you come to the U.S. are the hotels. Look, you can actually get a good medium priced or even lower priced hotel here in the US. There are tons of hotel chains here, Hampton Inns and Holiday Inns and all these kind of places, and it's very standardized, okay? If you get a double room, you can probably put 4 people in there or 40 people in there because the rooms are
we got a double room.
The rooms are pretty big in image.
Even the size of the beds are crazy.
Are a lot bigger. When you get 2 double beds, you get a double room, it'll have 2 beds, i.e. 2 big beds. There's no 2 single beds pushed together like in Europe. So you have all this extra space when you are there. Now, one of the things that kind of shocks people when they go do the hotels here in the US is it's kind of like the relatively cheaper the hotel is, the more stuff they give you. You go to a cheap chain hotel or a medium price chain hotel like a Hampton Inn or something like that, and you get free Wi-Fi, you get a free breakfast.
That's weird, right? The less you pay, the more you get. What is this?
Just like as much breakfast as you want. They're gonna have a pool, all kinds of really cool stuff. No resort fees. Oh my God! And then if you go to an expensive, nice hotel, breakfast. Oh no, you get to pay for that. Oh, you want internet? Oh, that's $19 a day. You're like, what? Oh, the pool? Oh, if you want to use the pool and do the fun stuff, you need to do the resort fees and pay extra. You're like, wait.
You know, it's crazy. So we end up renting a hotel in New York and Texas, San Antonio.
Yes.
We paid quite more for the hotel in New York, and there is no breakfast.
Yes.
But we have breakfast in
Texas. Yeah.
I'm paying triple the price for a nice hotel, and I actually get less amenities when I go there. It kind of boggles.
I mean, this end up happening to us, but I think it's because of the state. Texas is cheaper than New York.
Your mind. So when you come here, just know that you can actually stay in some of these chain hotels and it's not a problem whatsoever. Okay, read the reviews about them, but if you get a one Holiday Inn Express, it's pretty much the same throughout the country. Remember that homogeneity of number 9? That really does come out in the hotels, but they are clean, they are safe, and there is a lot of price options out there. So just know, if you want a lot of the free stuff, actually you go to the cheaper ones versus the more expensive ones who have better locations and kind of cooler rooms maybe, but make you pay for a lot of things. So it's kind of shocking. Like, wait, I get less for more or more for less?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. The U.S. with our stuff, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, those are our 10 kind of fun things that might shock tourists. If you want to learn more, check us out on our website at waltersworld.com.
Okay, my friends, show him all the support.
Yes.
I thought this was a great video for us to watch, specific before going to the US. I cannot wait. So, Sarah, say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye, friends.